Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. You're here with Diva. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So today's spirit card reading is a request. It's mostly what we are going to have together eventually. So you have 5 piles. You have Millennium Thoth pile 1, Tarot de la Nuit pile 2, Thelema Tarot pile 3, Ethereal Visions Tarot pile 4, and the Wild Unknown pile 5. Okay, so choose with your intuition. You can go directly to your timestamps and I'll see you there. So pile 1, whoever chose Millennium Thoth Tarot, welcome to your reading. So let us see what you will eventually have with your life partner, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your fiance, etc. Guys, just take what resonates, okay? And discard the rest. Could be good or it could be bad, but then again, I don't wish any bad things to anybody. And remember that it's always in your hands, okay? So what are we going to have together eventually? So what's the main situation? You have the 9 of Swords in reverse with one more card, well, 2 more. You have the Star and 2 major arcana. The Star upright and the Fortune card reverse. Very interesting. Okay, and your challenge is the 6 of Cups, so always be in a more nurturing vibration, even though there's anxiety or there's uncertainty. That's what I'm channeling. The reason why is the 5 of Pentacles. In the initial energy, you have the High Priestess. Man. You have the High Priestess with one more card. The 6 of Swords in reverse. In the present moment, so in the initial energy, or in the middle, sorry, you have Princess of Wands energy, upright, one more, and the Ace of Swords, and the card just fell from my hand. Oh my god. So 3 of Swords, not Ace of Swords, but I channeled Ace of Swords in reverse. But overall it's Ace, but then again I'm presuming there's the Ace and the 2 of Swords here, and then you have the Queen of Swords vibration. Okay, so this one, whoever chose this pile, to say the truth, let me just see what the card is gonna say. Physical activity. Oh my god. Oh, the funny thing is that I have physical activity here, and I also had the last card. You know, it's more what will you have, what are we going to have together eventually? Sex. Overall, it's just the relationship, if it's a relationship, it's mostly connected with ego and pride and sex overall, okay? It's more sex oriented than it seems. The challenge here is to definitely focus more on the emotional connection. Like, focus on the connection overall, not focus on the physical release that you have, or I don't know, it's more like you guys have issues, you kind of have sex all the time, so it's more like that's how you kind of release yourself. But then again, the relationship doesn't you know, grow. The relationship doesn't grow. It's just the sexual appetite and ego elements. So what are gonna have overall? This could end up as a divorce or as a, because with the Queen of Swords, that's the energy I got. It's like one person is gonna chop the head of the other one. The other one's gonna feel like suffocated. So one of you is definitely gonna cheat. If this is resonating, guys, okay? Like, I don't really want to go with this energy. But you have the Ace of, like, Pentacles, but then again, eventually sex is the, like, it's leading you to sex overall, okay? It's more, like, look, it's like you can definitely work hard on the situation. You can always give the benefit of the doubt, definitely, but this one, eventually you're just gonna be more anxious. Inwardly, you're gonna be more anxious. With the Fortune, it's definitely in your hands, in your guys' hands. But 50-50, that's the important thing here. Now, the reason why it's gonna be this way is that the Five of Pentacles is that sometimes the other one will go in their pride element, the other one will go in their... Let's say you guys are gonna mirror each other's insecurities, or you're definitely not gonna understand each other, you're not gonna communicate properly. Sex could be very fiery, but then again, sometimes it's like arguments, frustration, all that kind of stuff, okay? So with the Nine of Swords, the Stars, and the Fortune, overall when I opened these cards, I was more like, okay, there's gonna be challenges, definitely, but you can always stay hopeful and you can always work on the relationship 100%. And with the Fortune, it's more like, no matter what the season is, like the seasons in the weather, it's like you have winter, autumn, summer, and summer and spring. It's like life is about changes, and definitely if you work hard on it, you're definitely gonna prosper. This relationship will prosper, whatever you're gonna have. But then again, your challenge with the Six of Cups is to definitely arrive to a state of emotional nurture, like nurture each other's emotions, or like nurture the relationship. The challenge is to nurture the relationship. Why is the challenge? Is because sometimes you guys have a tendency to give up, or like it's like work halfway there. It's like you don't go till the end. Let's say there's a work to be done in for the relationship. None of you like works it till it's completed, kind of thing. It's like half there, and because it's always half there, it's like you need to definitely have an equal give and take, which is, it's like one of you is like, you say you want to buy coffee. Like, let's say you and I are dating, or you're my boyfriend, or you're my girlfriend, or this person's your girlfriend. Now, in this situation, it's more a question of I'm working, he's working, and he's telling me, babe, can you bring me a cup of coffee? Now, I have a break. I was gonna go and buy him a coffee and bring it to him to kind of visit and nurture our relationship. But then again, I have an issue, so it's more like I let it go, and then I go back home and I kind of text my boyfriend, or go back to my work because something went wrong. I tell to my boyfriend that you just go and grab your coffee, I can't go this now. It's not that I didn't try going, it's just that I went there halfway. So I didn't complete the task overall. Or let's say you have a tendency, let me just go more realistic here. It's not that there's something that happened, it's more, I'm more the social type. Doesn't mean that this is wrong, it's just I'm giving you an example. Doesn't mean that I'm not, it's like I'm more social, so it's like on my way, I have a 30-minute break. On my way to go buy my boyfriend a coffee, I had my girlfriends that came and talked to me, and I kind of wasted my 15 to 20 minutes talking to my girlfriends, because definitely that's who I am, right? But then again, I didn't go and I didn't take that coffee, and my boyfriend was relying on me buying that coffee for him and bring it to him. But then again, I kind of had the excuse, 30 minutes already went, so it's more like I arrived late, or I didn't have the time to go grab him the coffee. I forgot about it completely, and I went back to my work, and I texted to my boyfriend that, oh look, I didn't necessarily have the time to go grab my coffee. I went there, but I was distracted with something else, so I didn't finish the task my boyfriend want it from me. But then again, it's not an element of wanting and not wanting. It's an element of forgetting or distracting or other people's distractions that you're unconscious, that is like a turn off for your boyfriend, or it's a turn off for you, but you guys mirror this image to each other. So it's like once this element happens, it's like you kind of told me you were going to do something. You didn't end up doing it. I relied on you. But then again, I felt like it's like you abandoned me there by not, meeting me halfway, like not accomplishing your task as a partner. So it's more that vibration. Sometimes you guys don't complete the elements till the end. As if, like, for example, even in the bedroom, we could say it's more fiery elements. But then again, let's say I'm telling you that I want you to focus more on, pleasing me downstairs. You're not necessarily making me feel good, okay? We could go this way because it's definitely like I'm a man or I'm a woman. It could be for females and you're a guy here, okay? It's just that sometimes it's more like I don't end up finishing. You don't nurture me enough so that I can arrive to my ecstasy element. And it's like always half that. So it's like you give me half of the job. So I kind of need to take whatever you're giving me and kind of get my orgasm there. And I need to give you certain stuff, but then again, because you didn't give me, I didn't give you enough either. So it's more that vibration, and it's more egoistic, this one. So what you're gonna have might be sex, but the sex is not gonna necessarily be fun or completed or satisfying, because none of you is overall nurturing each other. You're not bringing your promise, or you're not doing your responsibility, let's say, on the end. So it's more, I'm not saying it's a responsibility to kind of bring them there, but then again, it's like forgetting or distracting or doing what you think is right, but then again, you're not being compassionate towards your person. So you're more like acting like and it's like because or that they know you, or it's because you already have a founded relationship together. You went on the relationship faster. With the Six of Swords, it's more like you're saying, oh, it's okay, well, it's like, just let it go, honey. Baby, just let this time go. But then again, you're not aware that this element of unfinished business is definitely creating a lot of anxiety on both your ends. Because if you're doing a halfway job, then I didn't get my release, or I didn't get that coffee, or didn't get that like part of you needing to finish your task, and then it's like an argument of who's taking responsibility, or who's not taking care of the other, or who's not giving the attention to the other person, that kind of stuff. With the Princess of Wands and the Three of Swords, it's more like always underneath you guys are gonna get hurt, or there's an element of you're denying the truth, or you're not speaking the truth, or it's like there's something like we're hurt or I'm hurt, but then again with the Princess of Wands, it's more like I'm acting out with passion-driven stuff, where it's like you always think that I'm attracted to some other people, or it's like you're always attracted to some other people. It's like arguing all the time. And then with the Queen of Swords, it's more like chopping each other's head, or it's like arguing and being more rational and more judgmental, etc. Okay, so it's overall this one. The challenge here is to nurture the relationship. Not let the don't let the other person feel like they're in the cold, or like not ignore them, or not it's like if they rely on you for a reason, then make them trust you overall, so that they can you can trust them also. Or communication is key, but this one is not even that. It's more nurturing. Give it to them, nurture them, love them, nurture the relationship overall. But then again, it starts from somewhere where both of you don't know how to kind of nurture relationship. I don't know. Okay, but overall, this relationship is not necessarily for the long term, unless you really are eager to kind of argue with each other and not nurture the relationship. It's going to be like a vicious circle of always arguing with each other, saying who did this, and it's like, I did this for you. But then again, none of you really completed a task when it came to really sitting down and observing what you guys are doing and what the other person's doing, etc. So it's more like you need to invest in the relationship overall, spend more quality time with each other, and always give what your person would need, and you eventually, is to kind of not go too much in your pride, and be proud of being with each other, definitely. But then again, it's like relationships need nurturing, okay? You need to nurture each other's emotions, sit down and have quality time, and it's not about what you can give and what you can receive with this one. But even then, it's like, even the physical language could be more sex oriented, but even the sex might not be as satisfying overall, okay? Because overall you're not nurturing each other, you're just doing what your body needs. So this one here, it might take you guys 2 minutes to fuck, and then you go back to your stuff. It's not an element of making love, or it's not an element of nurturing each other. It's not an element of pleasing your person's minds away and blowing each other's minds in the bedroom, okay? This is more just physical fucking, one night stand even. So what you will have eventually with this one is a one night stand, and even if you guys had a relationship, the challenge of keeping the relationship is to nurture each other overall. Not do a half job there, okay? So it's more that way, okay? So I'm so sorry if I triggered some people. I do apologize. I really don't know any better. So guys, just take what resonated, and I hope most of you did click off, okay? So that's it. Now, Tarot de la Nuit, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So let us see what you will have with this person eventually. What will you guys have in this relationship eventually, okay? So guys, just take what resonates. If I'm going to toxic or this is not what you want to hear, definitely look at me as if I really don't know what I'm talking about. And I want you to remember that I don't know who you are. I don't know who your person is, okay? I don't know what your tendencies are. If it's triggering, click off 100%. Okay, and I kind of always believe that there's a solution to everything, but then again, you have to put the effort there. It's not something will come out like that because you just wished for it or you just manifested it. And I don't know anything, okay? Remember that. So what will you have with this person eventually? What will you have with this person? Okay, so let's see what's the main situation. What will you have with this one? You have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse with the Four of Cups upright. My challenge, or your challenge basically, or the relationship's challenge, is going to be Page of Pentacles. The reason why is the Three of Wands with the King of Pentacles in reverse. In the initial energy, we have the Justice card reverse. In the middle section, you have the Nine of Cups upright. And then in the near future, you have Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Below the deck, we have Queen of Wands. Okay, so what are you gonna have eventually with this one? You have love. So it's a love relationship overall. But why do I feel like the love is not gonna happen though? Love partnership with mature. Nature. There's a lot of love here, okay? Okay. this one, it took me a while until I understood what the meaning was. So what you're gonna have with this one eventually is marriage, okay? And it's gonna come in the form of a natural thing. So there's a lot of love. There's love partnership here, you have love there, and you have nature there. And you even have Ace of Cups vibration here. Bear with me, I'm just gonna put this. I didn't see the love until I kind of had to give myself a few chances. So for some of you, you guys need to give this relationship several tries and not give up on it, okay? Because apparently this is more love and genuine love and natural love. So you will naturally love this person overall, as they will love you eventually the same way. With the Seven of Pentacles, it's more an element of facing your shadow side or facing your, you know, your ego side overall, and you know, see that this person also likes you regardless of how many times they rejected you, okay? The reason why is this way is because they're more the type that likes to, or you guys are more the type that are more stable, more career oriented, more self focused, and more like giving yourself new beginnings and evolving and expanding as people. So the relationship challenge with the Page of Pentacles is to kind of focus on the relationship, like allow yourself time to go on dates, or allow yourself that like 1 hour each week, or like, I don't know, 3 hours each week to kind of text each other or see each other. Because it's like with the Justice card in the initial, it's more like you guys are very like bold and straightforward people inwardly. It's like you know yourself very well and you know your tendencies, and you don't necessarily have needs, let's say. But in the middle section, which might be giving you a bit of time, you're gonna start like fancying each other, or like going to the church for some of you. And when you're going to the church, there's a frog and there's like a church element in the back. So with the Nine of Cups energy in the middle, it's more like what you're gonna have with this one. It's like once all your things are settled, you've kind of like achieved where you wanted to, you saw yourself as, or it's like you bought that house, or you bought that car, or you have land, or I don't know, you have that business. It's like you're gonna meet this person in the church or through social setting or community setting, let's say. And with the Nine of Cups, it's more gonna be a wish fulfillment. You're gonna sparkle to each other. Love is gonna be in the air overall. And then in the near future, it's more like with the Knight of Pentacles, you're both gonna try to definitely end that chapter of your singlehood and start focusing on the relationship. And the it's gonna come very naturally, okay? So love is gonna be more natural between you guys, but it's like you need to give yourself time, this one, and you need to kind of be patient with each other and give each other several tries, okay? Because it's like with the Queen of Wands as the main focus and then the Ace of Cups, it's more like you fancy each other, the love is natural and all that kind of stuff, but you're more like recognition driven. It's like your own recognition of your own self is your main focus overall. So this is what you're gonna have with your person eventually. So a loving partnership. It's going to be your wish fulfillment overall, and you will not be able to resist each other. Marriage life will be very exciting and nurturing and aphrodisiac even. Okay? So that's what you're going to have with this one eventually. So that's it. Now, pile 3, whoever chose Thelema Tarot, welcome to reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So, guys, remember, I don't know who you are, I don't know who your person is, and I don't wish to kind of manifest anything bad. But if ever I'm going in a vibration which you know is not necessarily what you wish to hear, you can definitely click off, okay? Okay? So, what you're going to have with this person eventually. What are you gonna have with this person? Or what are we gonna have eventually? Together. Okay? So, what's the main thing you're gonna have together? So, you have the Knight of Wands energy with the Devil card upright and the Six of Swords and the Three of Swords. Okay, so this is more of a obsessive relationship that's more focused on pain or letting go of the pain, but it's more disappointing vibration. So, where are we going, Diva? So, you have the Eight of Wands as your challenge, the relationships challenge. The reason why is the Hangman. In the near future, you have the Nine of Pentacles. So, in the near future, you guys are gonna want to kind of be independent from each other. Definitely. In the present moment, you have the Three of Pentacles. Oh my god, why am I going the other way around? This is hilarious. And then you have the King of Cups. So this one, we're going the other way around. Oh my god. Funny. So, in the beginning, it's more a question of wishing to kind of be with this person, but then again, once you kind of know what type of person this is, or you've decided to be with them, you need a lot of patience. So, you guys are going to be patient with each other. What are going to have? Personal growth. So, it's like an ex kind of situation. This is 100% like an ex. Let me just... So you have the Shrink card or the Strength card in reverse overall. And then you have the Eight of Cups. So this one, I don't know why we're going very, like, not gonna say negative, but I don't know this. Like, what you're gonna have with this person. This person... It's more obsessiveness, it's more sex related, it's more like you're clinging on to a relationship when you don't need to cling on, but then again, there are certain elements you need to learn from this relationship, so that's why the patience is there, and then you have the personal growth. So you and I are going to definitely grow up by facing each other. And the reason why it's that way is because the Hangman, it's like we're putting ourselves in this relationship. We are putting ourselves in this relationship so that we can learn, perhaps. This one, it's more like it's either you're like in a stagnation in this relationship. It's like an ex you can't get over with, or it's like another ex. It's like it's an ex situation that it's like never ending, perhaps. Because he was or she was the one that you fucked first or something of the sort. There's like a virginity element here, and it's like, yeah, definitely a virginity element here. As if like I lost my virginity for you and I can't go back. I can't go back to the fact of like restarting or anybody else touching me or etc. But then again, it's like I'm putting myself in this relationship when I could definitely not put myself in this vibration with you or something of a sort. It's like both of you are stuck in this relationship overall, okay? It's more obsessive, it's more sexual, it's more passion driven. You're not letting go of what you need to let go of, and it's like with the Three of Swords, it's more like you're getting hurt all the time. And your challenge with the Eight of Wands is to basically perhaps I don't want to say be more passionate. It's more like seek elsewhere, perhaps. seek elsewhere and be comfortable seeking elsewhere, or go on a trip, or it's like travel alone perhaps. You don't need to be all the time with this person, but then again, there's a codependency overall. And the initial energy with the King of Cups, it's more like you started off fancying this person, or this person was your crush, or it's like it was mutual overall. It's not that it's not mutual, it's just that it's like you're clinging on to each other a lot. This one, it's more like you need to be more patient, or you're gonna be patient with this person. I'm not saying you can't be with this one, it's not that, it's just that it's a codependent vicious cycle with this person. You and them overall, you both are stuck in this relationship because you're obsessed, or it's like it's more possessive. It's like because you're the first one that I kind of had, or it's like you're my first, or something of the sort. There's an element of first time here that's more like taken very seriously, or it's like the fact that I can't get over the first time I had with you. You liked each other overall from the start. It's not that you didn't like each other. It's just that with the Three of Pentacles, it's like when you needed to converse, you didn't do the conversation properly. And then with the Nine of Pentacles, it's more like you're trying to be more independent. Or it's like with the pain that you will have in this relationship, because you guys are going to be so obsessed over each other. Once you kind of overcome this situation, you will have that freedom. Or for some of you, it could not be an ex, or it could not be like a vicious cycle like this. It's more empowered, let's say. It's like what you could have with this one is that you will need to be very, very patient. Both of you will need to be very, very patient, and both of you are going to grow up as people, but you could still be in a relationship. But overall, what you're going to have with this one is more an obsessive kind of relationship that could like give you certain elements of pain. It's gonna be painful, but then again, it's like the reason why you guys are gonna have this is because you both want to be in this relationship. You know each other very well, but you are willingly either sacrificing your own freedom to be in this relationship, or you're sacrificing your own self for this relationship. Both of you are, okay? And with Eight of Wands, it's more to kind of have a certain freedom element to you, travel, or kind of like do activities that kind of enhances you guys individually as people, but you're doing it together overall. And man, you can't see the cards, can you? I just realized that. So, and then with the Three of Pentacles, it's more an element of once you kind of learn to express yourself, or know how to express yourself, or know where your like guide yourself on your life path, that's where you guys are gonna have that comfortable, mature relationship with each other. Okay, so this one, it could be an ex, as it could not be an ex. It's like definitely a serious relationship. It's just that you guys are gonna kind of need to be very patient with each other and grow together. Okay, that's the one. Okay, so it could be give up on the relationship because it's just too obsessive, and none of you are necessarily in a right mind. Every time you're in a relationship, there's jealousy, there's possessiveness, there's arguments, there's abuse. For some of you, could go very extreme like that. And for some of you, if you really know that you're more mature, or it's like, it's gonna lead you to personal growth overall, because you're gonna learn your own word with this person, and they're gonna know their own word with you. Be it you choose to be in a relationship or not. For some of you, it's more an ex that's going to stay in the past, but you're going to evolve and expand and meet other people. It's just that it's going to take you at least 10 years to get over this person. For some of you, it's not an element of abuse. It's not an element of, it's more overall, you guys are obsessed with each other. You're both deciding to sacrifice your own freedom to be in a relationship with each other. And you are stuck with each other overall, okay? You want to stay stuck with each other equally as much. It's just that both of you are trying to be patient, and both of you are trying to grow up. And this relationship will be a catalyst for both of you to grow and evolve as people. And because of this relationship, you will know what your own pathway will be, okay? What you're meant to do in your life. But thanks to this relationship also, okay? So that's how the pile 4 was, okay? Now, not pile 3 was. Now, pile 4, whoever chose Ethereal Visions Tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So let us see what you guys are eventually going to have in this relationship, okay? Guys, remember, I don't know who you are. I don't know who your person is. And overall, whatever I say, be it negative or positive, I'm sure you have enough discernment to either click off or stay watching. I don't wish your relationship any bad intention. It's just that I'm just creating the Celtic spread, and based on my intuition and how we're going at this, this is what you're gonna get. I had very I had the negative as I had the very positive, but we're gonna see what we're gonna get with Ethereal Visions Tarot. But you know better than me always, okay? So what are you guys eventually gonna have together? What are you gonna have eventually together? So, pile 4. What will you have together? So you have the 4 of Cups energy. The challenge is the 5 of Wands. And they're both uprights. The reason why it's that way is the Knight of Swords. In the initial energy, you have the Ace of Pentacles with the Devil card, the Devil card, and the 5 of Cups. Can you see the cards? Yes, you can. In the middle section, we have 3 of Pentacles with the Hangman. Hangman in reverse. Very interesting. And in the near future, you have the Empress card in reverse. Below the deck, we have the 7 of Cups and the 6 of Wands. Okay. So what will be my numerology card? So you have preservation with financial discipline and self-discipline. I'm gonna be honest with you. What are you gonna have eventually with this one? Rejection. They're gonna reject you, you're gonna reject them, or both of you are gonna reject each other overall. Because it's more an element of contract, or it's more an element of business, it's more an element of repression. Self-discipline, but like repression also. I channeled. So the main situation is the 4 of Cups. I looked at this when I kind of looked at this card. It's like, I saw the Ace of Cups, okay? Ace of Cups here. But then again, the tree was more like centered here. And you have the Two of Cups, you have another Ace of Cups there, and you have the eyes here. So whatever will happen in this one, what you're gonna have eventually, nothing with this one. I'm hearing nothing. You're not gonna gain anything, or you're not gonna use anything. It's like, if you need my help, then it's more an element of using me. It's more an element of using this one. This one, it's not necessarily genuine. It's more business oriented. It's more like contract, and it's like I want you to invest in this, and it's like I will not. Perhaps it's more I'm gonna reject you knowingly, and I'm gonna look at the love you're offering me as if it's like irrational. It's like what you're gonna have with this one. This one, it's more rejection. It's more linked with failure. It's two people going their own way. You're preserving your energy and I'm preserving mine. Okay? And it's like we're more self-disciplined people. Or it could be in a relationship, we're gonna do our own stuff. You're gonna do your own stuff, I'm gonna do my own stuff. Why? Because we're more rational people and we don't necessarily mix emotions with our relationship. It's more business, it's more not wasting each other's time, it's more financial discipline, and it's like we are together, it's more contractual. Okay, so it's with the Ace of Pentacles, it's more like we offered each other an opportunity. With the Devil card, it's more a contract we're signing, so we're bonding to each other. And with the Five of Cups, it's more an element of if we had other people we liked, it's more like it's a missed opportunity with those people, but then again we're deciding to go in this because we're both I don't say hungry people, but we are more we understand each other, so it's better for us to just collaborate and build this business together and sacrifice ourselves for this business so that it can definitely give us fruit. So this one, it's more business oriented. So what are you going to have eventually in this relationship? Now, if this is love, it's more an element of either you guys are going to be more business oriented. So it's like you guys are going to get married for business sake. Okay? If this is more contractual, what are you going to have with this person? It's more an element of, for some, 60% it's a no. I'm not going to invest in the business. You're not going to get anything out of me this one. This is more like I'm channeling lawyer vibrations. I'm channeling like contracts. Like if I get married to you, it's like we divorce. It's definitely a lot of lawyer job. Okay, I don't know if you guys are lawyers or there's going to be lawyers involved here, but what you're going to have overall, what you're going to teach each other overall is self-discipline, financial discipline plus preservation, not waste each other's time, okay? So it's more So I have 3 answers, or at least 4 answers for all of you, okay? Either I'm gonna be in a relationship with you, but it's more focused on preserving each other's like bank accounts or something of the sort. It's like I use you, you use me, and we're all more rational thinkers, and we are more mental and more intelligent kind of people. And our challenge with the Five of Wands is to perhaps like observe each other, be more interested in each other, but then again we're really not interested in each other. It's more an element of we are in this relationship because it's just a contract, and it's like we both had other interests, and it's like we're more repressive types of people. So it's more like I don't really care about sex, or I don't really care about love, or I don't really like believe in love. This one it's like both of you don't believe in love. You're more about currency, you're more about money in the bank, more business focused. This one it's more business focused, or you're more self-content in yourselves and you don't really seek for marriage. And even if you're gonna get married, it's more arranged marriage. It's more it's like more contractual. Okay, I'm gonna say the contract, and there's no real love here. It's more repression, it's more thoughtfulness, it's more mindfulness. Perhaps I could be talking to many asexual people here, but it's like when I'm saying asexual, it's not needs. I don't have sexual needs overall, or it doesn't need to be asexual, because I know asexual people are still romantic. They can have soft emotions. This one is more like nurturing or investment stuff. Okay, so for some of you, romance-wise, you're not gonna get anything from this one, okay? It's more contract. I'm more like business-focused. Female or male, I'm more business-focused. I will check how much money you have in the bank, how many educations you have, or it's like, what are the benefits overall for me to be in a relationship with you, okay? And even in a relationship, it's more an element of contract signings. I don't really it's like, it's not about an element of loving, nurturing. It's more judgment, survival instincts, and luxurious lifestyle kind of vibe, okay? It's that way, okay? So this is what you're gonna get with this person, okay? And for some of you, really not gonna get anything. I'm not gonna sacrifice myself for your business, or I'm not gonna do those things. I'm gonna seek elsewhere, okay? It's more that vibe. Man, I'm so sorry, guys. It's like, whoever gave the request, I don't know if I'm kind of like resonating with you, but this is like my fourth pile, and I'm getting very like more rational thinking vibrations, okay? So just to be very discerning when you're listening to me. Doesn't mean that this is the truth, okay? Just because I'm kind of like channeling these. Okay, so if it didn't resonate, please just discard everything, okay? Please. I don't want you to be not motivated to believe in love, or not motivated to believe in your relationship. There's always solutions to everything, okay? Now, pile 5, whoever chose the Wild Unknown Tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So let us see overall, what are you going to have with this person eventually? Okay, what are you going to have with this person eventually? Both of you together, what will you guys have together eventually? Okay? Guys, remember, I don't know who you are. I don't know who your person is. Okay, I don't know what type of relationships you guys have. Now, if I say negative stuff or positive stuff, please be more discerning. You know the capability of your relationship, okay? What you guys are capable of and what you're not capable of, okay? This is just a Celtic spread I'm creating, and I don't really know any better, okay? So if it's triggering, if it's too negative, etc., and it's like triggering in that way, please just click off, okay? You don't need to watch this. I don't wish to, demotivate people out there. Oh. So what will you have together eventually? You and this person together. Pile 5. Let's see what's the main situation. So you have Daughter of Cups. So this could be LGBTQ friendly pile perhaps. And if we know we're not that, it's straight also. Okay, so all sexualities are here. My challenge is the Ace of Wands in reverse. So you have Daughter of Cups and you have Ace of Wands. The reason why it's this way, it's the Four of Wands. Really nice. Okay. And then initially you have the Nine of Wands energy. A stairway to bliss. Or a stairway to heaven. Then you have the Hierophant in reverse. Okay. And one more. Five of Swords. What went wrong? And then in the near future, we have the 10 of Pentacles. A lot of LGBTQ vibes. You have the 7 of Cups, but the 7 of Cups is the half of the, definitely LGBTQ pile. If not, just take what resonates, okay? You have the Father of Pentacles, too. So what are you guys going to have eventually? So you have domestic harmony, 100%. This one is definitely, you guys are going to fight for the relationship. Why? Time out. And then manifestation. And one more. Follow your dreams. So, this is a life partner overall. This is a person who you can definitely breed with. Okay, you can breed. Get out of the closet with, perhaps. Or breed. It's a safety zone for you overall. And I'm more like a father figure kind of vibrations. Or I'm like a... you feel very good with me. You are nurtured with me. So it's more a relationship that gives you safety. It empowers you to kind of go after your dreams, okay? So you will follow your dream, both you and this person. Manifestation is definitely a lot of abundance vibration. You have number 8 here, manifestation. So you're going to manifest to follow your dreams with this person. You can't see them, but... oh. You have manifestation. And you have follow your dreams here. So... overall, it's a very positive pile, this one. It's, it's more an element with the Daughter of Cups. What you're going to have with this person is you're going to embrace your own sexuality, or you're going to embrace, accept yourself. You're going to blossom in this relationship, okay? And the reason why it's that way is because this is a person that sees you eye to an eye. They kind of, you can't, like, it's like I understand you on a deeper level. I participate with you. I accept you overall. And my challenge, or our challenge when it comes to our relationship, is to always be passionate, always to kind of follow our dreams and release. It's like it's a person who can motivate you, and you feel motivated to kind of follow what your dreams are. Dragging, if we're talking about people who have difficulty accepting their own sexuality, if you like dragging, it's definitely, and you want to kind of pursue that dream of kind of having your own bar, and it's like your drag, your how do you call it, like your own bar, or your own club, your own business, your own show. Overall, this is more a person that empowers you to kind of go after your dreams. It's very blissful to be with this person. Sometimes you guys feel like you can't, there's a lot of judgment connected to this relationship, but deep down with the Hierophant, it's more an established relationship. It's more old-fashioned, so you will have a more old-fashioned relationship, even if it's going to be same sex. You guys are more traditional. Even with the Father of Pentacles, it's a more traditional vibration. So either you're straight or you're LGBTQ friendly, LGBTQ plus, or any sexuality orientation. This is more a vibration of meeting somebody who's going to make you feel comfortable to be yourself, regardless of your insecurities, okay? You and I are going to be more traditional. Sometimes we might go in our egos, but we're more like the relationship is not necessarily going to break because of our egoistic tendencies or because of our insecurities. It's like we might argue, but overall, the relationship will always go. The relationship will always be stable, okay? Because being together with this person encourages both of you to kind of have that domestic harmonious relationship. Time out, definitely breed. It's like a sanctuary vibration you will have with this person. And because the relationship is just so empowering and accepting, because swans are definitely enlightenment, but this is more like a young duckling yet. It's not, it hasn't grown to its fullest swan. It's like loyal partnership, but you guys are going to learn with each other overall, okay? So that's a beautiful pile. You will have your bucket list checked with this one. Eventually, you will feel more stable within yourself and feel more accomplished and fulfilled with this person. So what you're going to have is inner fulfillment. You're going to have a sanctuary. You're going to have a roof, a safe roof, but a relationship that you can count on. and that they can count on you also. It's a trustful relationship, it's partnership, it's eye to an eye, meeting eye to an eye, understanding each other eye to an eye, nurturing each other, and always offering each other that cup of love. Okay, so it's a very beautiful pile, this one. So I'm happy I gave you this one. I had this pile at the end because I'm gonna be honest, not all my piles were very positive like this. So any orientation will work here, okay? So definitely that vibe. And sometimes even if you guys have time out from each other, as if like you take vacations single, it's like you do your stuff, they do theirs, the relationship will not really suffer overall because it's more harmonious in nature, this one. It's more harmonious, and I'm looking at the infinity sign here. So and I had the Daughter of Cups, Daughter of Wands, which also had the infinity sign in there in this deck. So it's a very blessed relationship you're gonna have with this one. Okay, so you guys are gonna be very blessed, and like personally fulfilled. Okay, individually fulfilled also. So beautiful, beautiful energy. So I hope it resonated, and I give you this. So I will see you next time. Okay, so thank you very much and have a good day. Bye.